And we should be live. Let me go check here and just ensure that we are live. Go on the Gentleman of Crypto YouTube and ensure we're live. Just give me a second here. I just want to verify that. Let's see. All right, looks like we're live. Looks like we're live. Let me see. All right, we're live. All right, guys, what is going on? You know what? I forgot to send out a notice to everyone. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Blackrue here. We are going to talk about NFTs today. We're going to talk about popular NFTs. What are the best NFTs to invest in? And, what are some ways to find good NFTs? But as long as I'm here right quick, let me just send a little. Let me tell y'all right here. Come on over to the channel and like and subscribe. My YouTube, you can go straight to it with darkhorsewatcher.com. And that's dark horse, like a dark horse pick. darkhorsewatcher.com, and bam, you're right at the channel where you can like and subscribe. Very sorry here. I'm just going to send out a really quick notice. Live now with Gentlemen of Crypto YouTube. All right, guys. So if you're not familiar with NFTs, all right, NFTs are non-fungible tokens, and definitely come over to the Gentleman of Crypto channel. I think they definitely have a show on NFTs where two ladies of crypto are talking NFTs. Definitely come over here and check it out. Also, Reggie Middleton's on here, the father of DeFi. He talks NFTs on here. So definitely come over to the channel, check that out. But yeah, so NFTs, really in my mind, NFTs are anything that you can kind of anything you physical you can put on a blockchain and make money out of. A really good example that everyone already kind of just knows right off the bat is let's see, let me dead that. A really good example everyone knows off the bat is pictures, right? And people don't get it because they're like, oh, why do these pictures all of a sudden, like, can't I just copy it, just copy paste it? But copy pasting it does nothing because you don't have the blockchain like certificate of authenticity. And that brings me to my next like really good example: baseball, basketball, football, sports cards, right? So you think of sports cards, it's like, okay, it's just a stupid little piece of cardboard. Why is this worth anything? It's worth something because it has a market, right? People like them, so it has a market that people want to buy them, right? So in this case, instead of it being a little cardboard piece of paper, it's like something that's on a computer, on the blockchain that can be verified. So essentially, it's like, again, buying a painting and having that kind of authenticated and appraised, saying, okay, I know this is a Van Gogh. I know this is a Diego Rivera. I know this is a Frida Kahlo. You know, it's like that. It's like having an antique coin, any type of collectible or any type of thing of value that you can kind of digitize and put into the digital space. All right. So that's NFTs. Now, how do you make money on them? Just like anything else in the world, you find an undervalued asset and you sell it for more money. That's just literally it. So, some things that are really good catalysts in this space are land sales. That's one good catalyst. Another catalyst in this space. So land sales. Let's expound on land sales a little bit. So I don't know if you guys know, but Bored Ape Yacht Club had this thing where they're selling land. Yes, the Bored Ape Yacht Club. They're selling land, right? So they had this thing back in March where they were like, okay, if you KYC, you can get on a whitelist. Your boy got on that whitelist. I just KYC'd, and I told people about that on my other show on Benzinga, which you guys should definitely check out. It's called the Ruel Report. Comes on every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is 4 p.m. That is 4 p.m. Pacific Time. So if y'all not familiar with Benzinga, we'll go look them up here. They're one of the worldwide leaders in stock news. If you check them out on YouTube, they have like 150K subscribers. And they're based out of my hometown, Detroit, Michigan. You know it. And you see they have tons and tons of followers. So I have a show on there every Monday at 7. But yeah, I digress. So I mentioned it on that show. It's called The Other Side. All right. Now, in anticipation to that, a lot of people were thinking, okay, we're probably going to have to use ApeCoin to buy a piece of land on this deal, right? So if we come over here and look at the price of ape, right? First of all, today it went bananas. But if we go out like a week, no, let's use the day chart. Look at that. Look at that. So like when it started getting rumored, the price shot up. Last week, if you got in, you got yourself like a 2x. I'm sad that I didn't tell people about this. This is one of the ones I missed. I actually we did talk about it last week on the Ruel Report on Benzinga. One of my subscribers, Scott, asked if it would be a good idea to buy some. I did say yes, but I neglected to tell my patrons about this, and I wasn't really on this one, so I kind of missed this one. But I'm telling y'all right now, this is a thing. So when you see land sales, like Bored Ape is kind of now, they kind of like showed everybody the blueprint, if you will. The blueprint is, okay, use your token to buy land. Your token is what people need to buy land with. So currently, your boy has this KYC on this thing. And there's a mint going to be happening on Saturday. Nobody really knows how much ape is going to cost, but I might be priced out of this. So I don't know. Maybe hit me up if y'all want to buy that ETH address from me, because I'm probably going to be priced out. Because they're saying that this might cost 300 to 600 ape, which is like almost what 8,000 to like 15K. Who knows? But the point I mentioned that for is that is a catalyst. If someone's saying that they have a land sale, that is a catalyst you want to look at. Also, one of the things you also want to do is you want to make sure that you look at kind of like the number of followers that it has. Okay, so let's step back a little bit. So say you're interested in the NFT project. All right, you want to know like, is this a real or valid NFT project? The first thing you want to do is you want to come over here. You want to follow your boy, Blackrue Investing, Ruel Black, at Blackrue. You want to follow me. You want to come and you want to follow different people in this space. Underdog Crypto. You want to follow him. You want to follow Chris Catchy, my guy at Benzinga. He does a show called The Roadmap about a lot of really good NFTs. You want to follow Pranksy. He's one of the ones that's really like No, that's not the right Pranksy. I'm pretty sure that's not the right Pranksy. Okay, this is the official Pranksy with the blue check mark. For something, something, something. You want to follow that person. You want to follow Beeple. Beeple's been like, when this craze first happened, he kind of started this craze. You can see a lot of subscribers there. So now you want to follow and you want to continue to follow good people in this area. So the reason you do that is now when you're investigating a project, you go and you look, okay, like who's all following this project? Then you see a list of people who are really good people in the space, and you realize, okay, then yes, maybe this is something that I want to, this is something I want to be a part of. Logan Ross, he's another good follow. Like I said, Chris Catchy again. You want to follow these type people so that you can get a good idea in the space. And when you're looking up a project like Bored Ape Yacht Club, but it Art Club, no, that's not the right thing. Bored Ape Yacht, okay. And also, you kind of want to look for the blue check mark. Blue check marks are for established projects, but if you're looking for stuff like in Cardano and stuff like that, they might not have a blue check mark, which is why I'm telling you to kind of follow people so you can see is this followed by people that follow good things in this space. Okay, so that's tool number one. Another tool is you want to find places where you can kind of find out about the projects before they happen. So things that you can use for that, for Ethereum, there's rarity tools, and you go to rarity tools and you come in here and you can see, okay, what are kind of like the top collections? It'll tell you down here, and then what are upcoming. And this is mostly going to be for Ethereum. I think they might do some Solana and Polygon ones, but they'll tell you. You can come in here, kind of look at these projects, and then, okay, go directly to their Twitter. Like, okay, Ether Bunny NFT. What's going on with Ether Bunny NFT? Okay, how many followers? Almost 10,000. All right. How many people? Who followers you know? Not too many people that I know. So I don't know. Probably not that great of a project, right? Um, Go down, check out some other ones. Like there's so many projects nowadays. Like we could probably go through so many of these and really not find a good one right now. But this is a process and it definitely takes time, you know? So that one looked like it would be a good one. So, oh, 23.8 followers. Who's all following it? Okay, a lot more people that I know. Okay. So then maybe the Doge Pound, that's a popular one. So maybe that might be something. So, you got some tools there that you can use to figure that out. Let me just go over here and make sure you guys are still on here and I'm not showing something. Thanks for giving out the blueprint to find things early. No problem, no problem. So rarity tools, that might be one of the things that you want to look at. Now, as far as Cardano goes, Cardano upcoming NFT drops. Boom. So this one will give you a list of some Cardano ones, and you just have to kind of go and see who's following it. Like, for example, Chains of War. Okay, let's go click on that. Go look at his Twitter. And again, this is nftcalendar.io. They give a couple different blockchains over here. I usually only use this for like Cardano, but you can see it has Ethereum on it. It has Solana. It has Polygon. So you could use it for these other ones too. And then he's like, okay, 4,000. That's not too bad for Cardano. But then who's following it? Oh, Ape Society. They're a really good Cardano project. Um, and here's my guy, Block is Hot. He does some of the best Cardano content ever. Definitely follow him if you're looking for Cardano stuff. And definitely come over to his YouTube. He does weekly Cardano stuff. You see how to make sure you got the right person. So let's make sure this gets shown. Yep, this guy right here. So he does weekly Cardano content. Definitely come out and check his site out. So there's some resources right there where you can find NFT calendars and kind of comb through, do your own research, and figure out which anti-vax. You can go on here and figure out which projects like say something to you, and which projects might be that deal. Now, then you can go a couple steps further by not only getting on their Twitter sites. Like, let's go to Cornucopias, one that I was really going to highlight tonight. So you go to Cornucopias, right? Usually they'll give you a link to their Discord. Then you can go look in their Discord. Let's just do that right quick. I'm already subscribed to their Discord, so it should go. Might tell me open Discord. Just continue in Discord. It's gonna open it. I don't really need that. Okay. So we're going down to their Discord. This is important to do too. So in their Discord is usually where they're going to show their roadmap, and their roadmap will give you some idea on like if you want to buy and sell. Like usually what I do, not financial advice. Usually I buy and I flip it right away because usually that's when you're going to get the kind of the highest prices on it. Not financial advice. If it's something you want to hold on to long term, you do that. All right, don't you do that. But also, when you're in these discords, you can find their roadmap, and their roadmap is really going to give you an idea about upcoming catalysts. When you can be like, okay, I might buy it now, or I might sell it as soon as I get it, quick flip it. But then I might want to come back by and pick it up before this catalyst. Okay. Now, cornucopias, we flew into this just right correctly, because up and coming for cornucopias is a land sale, and what I just showed you guys with Bored Ape, their coin went ape. Their coin went ape as a result of the land sale. I just clicked that off like a crazy person. So land sales are proven kind of catalysts, as we just saw. Let me just bring that up right quick again. So cornucopias, then since they have an up and coming land sale, I am thinking, of course, not financial advice, I'm thinking that the same thing may occur. If we come over here, look at cornucopias on PooCoin. It's one of few places you can find it. You can actually find this on CoinMarketCap too. Now that I mention it. Wait for this to come up. So KuCoin, or I'm sorry, cornucopias. Look at cornucopias. They're chilling in like the high 4.8s. And it was as low as when I first started this doing shows on this channel. It was as low as 2.5. So you can already see it's starting to kind of rebound in anticipation of that land sale. So that's something I think is really going to be something. Let me turn off that Discord too, so we don't get too many crazy things here. Okay, let me make sure I was thinking that might be. Okay, so let's turn that off. So, so there. And if you're looking and wondering where you can buy cornucopias, come on over to CoinMarketCap. You put in. Oh man, it's moving so slow today. Put in cornucopias. You. Ooh, I'm so sorry that this is moving so slowly, guys. Cornucopias. And you scroll down towards the bottom, and it will tell you exactly where you can buy it at. So PancakeSwap, Dcoin, those are the only places that it says. But you can also buy it on the Cardano chain, on MineSwap if you have a Cardano wallet. Just you can. There's plenty of YouTube videos that you can do to find how to get a nice Cardano wallet. I recommend Nami. So we won't go into that at all, but there you go. So that's cornucopias. That's kind of a little bit of where you can find it. There's one other one that's going to do an up and coming land sale, and that's Seek. Again, like I have videos on Seek, so I'm not going to go over it totally, but just like a quick synopsis, it's a AR/VR platform that already has a phone app. With it, you can use an Oculus headset and do AR/VR things with it. If you don't have an AR/VR headset, you can still use it anyway. They want to kind of be like the MTV or YouTube of like AR/VR stuff, and have like AR/VR concerts, AR/VR workouts. Like they have Francis Ngannou on here. They have Dwayne Wade on here. Tons and tons of star power. Randy Zuckerberg, Bon Jovi, Lady Gaga. Y'all have heard this, but they have a land sale coming up, so their price of their coin should also reflect that, and where we can kind of get in it early while there's a little bit of a pullback in a recession on all the rest of crypto. Seek is sitting here at about 41 cents. It just had a pullback from this little recession we're having, but the moment they announced that land, and this was when people were kind of try to anticipate them saying it, because they said the land was supposed to be announced before the end of April here, and they got about 2 more days. So if they're gonna announce it, even if they just announce when the sale's gonna be, this is like a really good area to kind of take advantage of that. And let me come over here and see if we have any more questions before I go too deep in it. Okay, no questions right now. Following me now, thanks for the follow, Adrian Friday. So yeah, so we got Seek and we got cornucopias with that known catalyst. All right, now we showed you guys how you can go and find nice new up and coming projects. There was one other thing that I wanted to show you. Okay, so OpenSea. Right now, land is one of the big things that you kind of want to have. And here's a project that I've been really high on. It's called Embersword. Their land has seen a dip. If you come over here and look, it was as high as, wow, as high as like what? An ETH, and it was as high as 0.36 ETH, only to dip down here. They finally have a playable version of their game. You can see here like all the recent sales of the land. If you come over here and take a look, this is kind of like a Final Fantasy type deal. That type of feel to it. If we come and look at their Twitter, see how many people are following them, and we can use that same process. They're almost at 100 at 90K followers. We can use that same process. Cornucopias is following them. Polygon Studios is following them. High Street, a couple of nice D-Race, Ori, a couple really nice projects are following them. My guy Strictly Sports is following them. Tons and tons of people are following these guys. So that's a really good tip off that they might be a decent project. Sandbox is following them. So pretty good tip off. And this game is yet to release. They released their little like alpha version of playing this, but as soon as the real version is released and you can really make utility out of this land, then I think it will pop back up again. So right now it's really kind of like I said, anything that you think is an undervalued asset that you can kind of hold on to and then sell later for a higher price. To me right now, this is an undervalued asset. For sure, at the price it's sitting at on OpenSea. Right here at 0.14. What is that? So that's about what? $400. So yeah, definitely an undervalued asset where it's sitting right now. So lands are really something that you can really just pick up and have a nice gain on once everything is up and running. There's one other project that I like to mention to you guys. It's a play to earn project. It's called Splinterlands. I haven't played this in quite a while. The whole play to earn area to me has really just it's disappointed me this year. This play to earn area it's really disappointing. There's tons of money in video games. This is a very, very, very fun project, but all the money has flown out of play to earn. If we come over here and take a look, the Splinterland coin, Splinter shards, sitting at about 13 cents. It was as high as like $1. If we look at it, we come all the way out here. It's just died. I think eventually the play to earn space will get its due because there's just so much money into the whole play to earn space. But the reason I bring up Splinterlands is because they actually do have land that you can come by on what is it called? I believe it's called Hive Engine. Okay. On Hive Engine, you can come over here and buy the Splinterlands land. You have to have a Hive Engine wallet and all of that stuff. But I just want to show you guys where it is here and how much it's worth. Let's see. No, I think we had to go to tokens. Okay, so tokens, they will tell you, where is it? Splinterlands land is on here somewhere. Okay, land plot. Okay, so wow, it's sitting at $200. This was as high as $400 at one point. Let's see if we can find a chart with this. Okay, I can't find a chart, but anyways, these land plots were as high as $400. It's sitting here at 218. They've yet to really kind of give us the total utility of this land plot, but it's literally half of what it used to be. I wish I could find a freaking chart for this. Let's see. Maybe I can do Splinterlands land plot chart. Okay, once I look at this chart, I'll come out for questions. Okay, it doesn't look like I can find a decent chart for this. Nope. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to find a good chart for it. But that's another piece of land that I feel like is undervalued. Let me see if we got any questions right quick over here. I want to see where to get some seat. Decide if I'm gonna go jump in. What's up, Mirth? Red rum. Mirth. Okay. Okay. If you're looking for Seek, I can show you right here. Seek, you can find it. I believe they sell it on KuCoin now, but you can also get it on like Pancake Swap. There goes my overactive mouse again. Seek. Okay. Seek VR. If you just scroll right down on CoinMarketCap, they'll tell you all the markets you can find it at. Oh man, there we go. So you can no longer use Gate.io in America. So KuCoin, you can get it. All those other exchanges that I don't know about, that I'm not, we don't use here. I don't think we don't use Hubei. Can't use LBank here. I don't think. Might be able to use that one. But yeah, you can also get it on Pancake Swap, Ape Swap. So yeah, you can get it there as well. But definitely go over there and try to get it on the Binance Smart Chain. Do not use Uniswap. You will be paying way too many fees. Definitely try to get it on the Binance Swap Smart Chain. So, boom. Let's see if you guys have any questions about NFTs or any NFT projects that you guys are looking at personally. And I'm going to close up some of these windows so we can keep it fast. Okay. I got to get on a VPN to get my assets out of gate. I feel you. That just barely got mine out of time too. Uh, so, you know what? I might have to lower the show to 30 minutes because I always end up going like 30 minutes and having to cover something that I want to cover for the next week. Uh, okay, so let's cover some. I covered privacy coins with you guys. I covered sectors. Let's see if there's anything else that I can go over right quick where you guys have questions or don't have questions. Okay, well, I can go over some of my most popular NFT projects that I really like. Um, I really love NBA Top Shot. And the thing here to do to really get advantage on the competition is NBA Top Shot. They do these little things called challenges, and if you're savvy and you kind of get on the challenge before everyone gets wind of it, you can buy up the little you can buy up the player and then sell it for a higher price. So, for example, they have like this LeBron James Hollow Challenge. Hollow cards are really expensive, so starting off, you won't be able to kind of take advantage of that. But say something like right here. Okay, this Flash Challenge. So they say to continue the trend of points plus assists, fans will need one moment for any moment from each of the four teams who led the league in combined points and assists. Those teams. And then, where is it? Okay, combined points and assists in each playoff game spanning the 28th through the 1st of May. So, if you're savvy and you're watching the games and you figure out the players that do this, then you can buy them up. And if someone wants to complete this challenge, they're going to have to buy that card from you. So if you get on buying these before everyone else, you have a little chance there to make like some arbitrage uh, between between the cost of what it is before everyone else to like people who want to finish the challenge. Like for example, if we come over here and look, I'm willing to bet some people have already done it. If some of the games have ended already for the playoff games for today, let's go see sports. Okay, so Philly just mollywopped Toronto. If we look at the players with the most assists and points for these teams, I'm willing to bet you that some people have already bought these guys up. So it looks like Siakam and Harden. Okay, Siakam and Harden. Let's go back to NBA Top Shot. I'm just going to look at the marketplace. I'm going to look up top. They're probably going to say, like, well, who's hot right now? Okay, people ain't got on these. Okay, so look at this one. This one, he was involved in a challenge, right? And like his cheapest card was this card. It doubled in price. You can see it was like $40 over the last 14 days because he was in the challenge. That's why. And now it's as low as $29. So that shows that arbitrage right there. Like this card doubled in price because this was the only one of him, like the cheapest one of him that you could get to finish the challenge. So like there are opportunities like that. If you come over here and you just like kind of get on them really quickly, you can have that type of advantage and get that little arbitrage out of people needing to buy those. So right now, Siakam, I could probably buy a whole bunch of cheap Siakams and like get a little advantage on whoever needs that to finish the challenge. And once we'll go over to Siakam, I bet like some of his cards already are seeing that. Again, Patrick Williams was one of those ones that you needed to finish the challenge too. It went all the way up to $8-9, and now it's at $5. So Siakam. So you might be able to buy some cheap $3 Siakams and flip them for maybe 6. Of course, you got to play a little fee for that, for selling the card and buying the card. Well, you don't pay a fee for, yeah, you pay a fee for selling and buying it. So you just have to calculate and arbitrage how much you think you can get from that. But obviously, the people who did this, they got like a $4 spread from that, and they may have bought it for like 4. So maybe they paid 2 in fees. That other 2 was all profit. So there you go, which is like what, like a 40% profit. That's something to look at for sure. So NBA Top Shot, that's one of my really big ones. Another one that's also on this platform is NFL All Day. These are both Dapper Flow products. Like, I'm going to show you, they have a challenge going right now. First challenge ever, right? And there were certain cards from this historical set, only certain cards that you could use to complete this challenge. I will let you know that some of those cards have blown the heck up. So for this, you need one 7th round pick, and that's Donald Driver. He's the only one there that you could do that with. You see the listing on his common. That card blew up to $58. And if you come over here and look, okay, the recent purchases are going to show it all at $58. But I guarantee you it wasn't at $58 today. If we go look at some other commons that are in the same range, same amount of cards, you'll see what I'm talking about. So let's look at first round picks. They got a whole bunch of first round picks. So that Donald Driver is mint 7,000 common. So first round picks, since they got so many of them, let's find a 6,000 common. Herman Moore. So you can see that's only $7. So that Donald Driver went up like 4x, 5x. And the people who learned about this first, they took advantage of that on that Donald Driver. So you can see a lot of them were selling them for like $58. Some of them, I was looking at it earlier today, they were selling for $70. So it's all about being first, getting that asset, and selling it as quickly as possible. So, so there you go on that one. And that means you need to make sure you subscribe to the email updates. So I got some email updates on these, and I came in, I bought a couple that might give me an advantage later. I bought some Lavernius Colds is at $7. I think he's at like 11 now. Let me go see. And the way you would determine which ones are really like important to the challenge is seeing like what's the quantity of those out there. Like, for example, if we come down here, we see that was only one Donald Driver. Like you either get the common or the rare, and the rare is going to be the cheapest one. I'm sorry, the common is going to be the cheapest one. So right here, like Mark Brunell, that was going to be like, that's the only one you can get to complete it. So everybody's going to need a Mark Brunell to complete it. So that card went up in value. I think it was like a 20. It's probably sitting at like 50 or 40 right now. Okay, there we go. About $40. So there it is. So that's that. Another NFT project that I really like a lot is these like horse racing projects. You get these racing projects, and I don't know if you guys ever heard of a project called Zed Run. But Zed Run, they kind of started this whole thing. And Zed Run has... So now the horses are going for like dirt cheap. But this is like probably like an 85 generation horse. So you get these horses and you can race them on the track and win cash for it or whatever. So they have a project that's similar to it, but you're racing chickens. It's called Chicken Derby. They have yet to implement breeding yet, but when they do implement breeding, these chickens are really going to go up in price. But for right now, they're sitting on a floor of pricing. Like, because the mint for this was like 0.04, and these little white Dorking chickens are the worst ones you can have. As soon as they implement breeding, these things are probably going to go up in price. So they might not be a bad bet to buy right now. Not financial advice, but that's again a known catalyst. As soon as they get the breeding going, that's going to be worth more than they are right now. And generally too, when you're looking at what's going to be the best resale value, the best resale value is usually the cheapest ones and the most expensive ones. I don't know why that is, but that's just usually how it works. The cheapest and the most expensive are the ones that usually are the ones that are easiest to sell. Oh man, can you believe? Oh, these chickens used to go sell for. Just watch this. Okay, this guy didn't. This guy didn't sell his, but these things used to sell for like an ETH or a half a ETH, and they're now being sold for like point 0.1 something ETH. That's crazy. Let me go look at that again. Heritage. Okay, Sarama. Let's find the best perfection one. So traits are another thing that you really want to look out for. Sometimes you like really went out if you get one with a really good trait and say, okay, so whoever minted this one, they minted it for zero point 0.4 ETH, but now they're able to sell it for 9 or whatever. I'm sure some of these have sold. Just some people are just choosing to hold on to theirs. Let's see. Okay, so for instance, this one last sold for 2 ETH, but somebody minted it for zero point 0.4, right? So they sold that boy for 2 ETH, so they made a darn good profit on that one. So that's another really nice one that I like. Okay, let's go out here and see if we got any questions. You need to bank to start with NFTs. Okay, well you kind of do need bank to start with NFTs, but these NFTs are really something that's like sometimes you can find it where NFTs are going inverse of the market, but it just seems like everything in the market is kind of going down except for Bored Ape. But that's a really good example, like how we just went at that Bored Ape coin. The most of the market is kind of like going down, but this Bored Ape coin, right, is going up because they're doing that land sale, and then everybody knows Bored Ape because these things sell for like $500,000, right? The thing though is to not be the person that's trying to chase that the next Bored Ape type of deal. Really, just I mean, like if you have the money to go buy a blue chip, go out there and buy a blue chip. But I say the better strategy, like how I mentioned, okay, Cardano, right? Cardano NFTs are just kind of getting started. So if we go and open, I see this is what I'm talking about. I love those questions because now it opens up. I can talk to a lot more about a lot more stuff. Um, so if we come over here to open CNFT, for example, so you see how we got like sandbox in Ethereum. We got some land pieces over here, like pitches on Clay Nation. So this is land that they have with Snoop Dogg, right? So I was lucky enough to get one of these. They let me have one of these, and I got a small one. So I minted this for like 178. I sold it for 450. But they're going to see if we can go to their Twitter. Let me go back. So they're going to have a coin drop for this too. I don't know if it's happened already. I don't think so. So that's another like kind of pending catalyst. But this is another piece of land where you can kind of get in there kind of cheap. No, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So that's another piece of land where you can get in there kind of cheap. I have something with an upcoming catalyst. So let's see here. So you can see him, Snoop Dogg, in here, right here. He brought over a lot of little Ethereum people to to the Cardano space. But again, we can go in here, Clay Nation, and find out when they're gonna drop their Clay coin, because that might be something where you're like, okay, I can go buy this. I'll go buy this land. I'll go get the Clay coin as soon as they drop that Clay coin, and that's an up and coming catalyst, right? It might be better to go in their Discord, but let's see. Okay, clay paper. That'll probably be where they say it. Okay. Okay, this is the latest clay paper. So in here, they'll probably tell us when they're gonna drop that clay. So these are the things you really want to look at to find these up and coming catalysts, like the little roadmaps, right? So okay, so here's the one with Snoop Dogg, Clay Baked Nation. Where is it? Okay, so what's included in the Baked Nation mint? The pitch, a land, and the pitch. Okay, so pitches will be customizable, a one-off Clay token allocation from May. So amount to be announced. So you can see here they're going to allocate the Clay token. Going to be sometime in May. People are going to want to pick these up in order to get that Clay token. And then total supply of it. It's a hell of a lot of Clay. That's what 2.5 billion. Clay will be the main utility token of Clay Nation. Initially, Clay token holders will be able to participate in the governance of Clay Nation, whereby holders can exercise voting rights, key decisions of the ecosystem. So, again, just like you see over here with the Bored Ape, where they're releasing more Bored Ape, like they had the serum where you can make a mutant ape. They're now releasing free land to their token holders. They're doing things to incentivize people to kind of hold the token. This is the same thing that they're doing here. They're trying to have you to hold these pitches because they're going to give you Clay token, and then they're trying to have you hold these pitches because each collectible animation acts as a key to a future unlockable content, unreleased music from Champ, Snoop's son, produced by Snoop himself. Holding the NFT will grant holders full shared commercial ownership. So they're trying to get you to hold it by saying, okay, you're going to get free Snoop son's music. So again, so that's something. But the thing you have to kind of balance as a holder is like, how long are you going to hold and have that be dead money? Is there a possibility that you can go move that into something else, then come back and buy this before the Clay token is dropped? That's just something you have to do and learn the feel of on your own. Let's see here. We got about 8 more minutes. See if there are any more questions. Oh, but yeah, I came over here to tell you that instead of chasing some of these Ethereum ones, it might be a really good idea to come over here and look at some of the ADA ones, because maybe in 5 to 6 months that Clay Nation land is worth as much as Sandbox land. Who knows? I don't know. Not financial advice. But that may be something to look at. Look at things that aren't these Ethereum ones, like Seek. Maybe that Seek land, as you can get land next to Demi Lovato, Lady Gaga. Maybe if you buy enough tokens where you can get Seek land, maybe that's something that might be worth as much as some Sandbox land in the future. Again, so Cardano may be one of the places that you want to look at, because their NFTs are up and coming, and then maybe in a year you might have something. So you can look at sites like OpenSea NFT and kind of learn what are the Cardano tokens that have the most value, which are the ones that have been great over time. Not sure if this site shows you, because it shows you for the last 7 days. Okay, yeah, last 30 days. And that will give you more of an idea. Okay, what's a blue chip over the long term? Okay, so over the long term, like floor price right now. That was some stupid stuff. Okay, assets sold. So maybe Pavia over the long term. Like there's certain ones that you would want over the long term. I do like Pavia. I like Clay Nation, but as you go and you learn more more NFT guys who talk about these NFTs, you'll kind of get the idea of what are the blue chips over the long term. And sometimes floor price might not necessarily show you that, but over the last 30 days and all, you can kind of get an idea of, okay, this might be something, okay, because of the assets sold or the people behind it. You just have to do some really deep research in order to figure all of this stuff out. But I think I gave you guys a good groundworking, and let me go see if there are any questions before we end this, and then I'll see you guys on Saturday. Okay. So don't look like we got any questions. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good one, guys. Peace.